only way to get to you. Those bites on your neck can be a tattoo. So I am taking up howling at the moon. You only come out after midnight. Our love can only take its form during the twilight. Now turn over and start. Could it be too soon for me to start howling at the moon? How this morning glory butterfly fell in love with the night sky. Only God knows what to do. So I guess I'm taking up howling at the
So hi, welcome back to Coffee Break with Candace. I am here today with my vivacious, vibrant, bubbly, soulful guest, Savannah Red. Welcome to the show, Savannah Red.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so glad that you guys could all come. And why don't you guys introduce yourselves? I could do it, but it'd be so much easier since you live with you.
I'm Sammy. I'm a piano player.
Sweet.
I'm Ian. I play drums.
Awesome. And then, of course, you sing. Now, do you play an instrument in the band too, or?
Not yet.
So what does that mean? What's coming?
I do play ukulele.
Yes.
And I actually give lessons.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, and I have been holding on to a really great harmonica that one day will make an appearance at some point. So
Interesting. So how do y'all feel about the harmonica?
Yeah, that sounds great. This is my first time hearing about it.
Okay.
It's been a secret.
Surprise! That's so awesome. So you guys, I mean, the song you just performed, your original tune was amazing. So how long have you guys been together?
I guess Sammy joined us last year, like the end of last year, sometime early in this year. And Ian actually just joined us this past summer.
Oh, cool, cool. So how has it been being in a band together?
Do you want to answer that? Or?
It's been really good. Yeah, we've just kind of covered a lot of new ground. I've had to learn a lot of styles that I was a little uncomfortable with when I first started with them. It's around being a awesome musician. That's one of my favorite bands that I'm in. So.
Oh, it's so cool. So what would you say your style is, Savannah?
I'd say jazz and blue-eyed soul is something that I came across. And I was like, yes, that's me.
That's so fabulous. So how did you get started in music?
I come from a musical family.
Cool.
So, yeah, my dad's a musician, and we actually had a family band.
Oh, my gosh, are you serious? Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, so I grew up in a family band, and my dad plays a bunch of instruments. He's been a musician his whole life.
Really?
And so he used to have a music festival in our backyard.
Oh, my goodness, that's amazing.
Every year for about 10 to 15 years.
Wow.
Yeah, we had T-shirts and everything. It was amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, it was cool. I'd say probably about 1,000 people would come through our backyard.
You're kidding.
One weekend every first weekend of August.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So growing up, were you singing a lot, or were you playing an instrument in the family band?
Well, we all grew up playing piano.
Oh, okay.
Which I wish that I'm saying it. My mom and dad see this, they're gonna be like, oh man. But anyway, I kind of wish I'd stuck with it. This is a moment of humility.
I'm glad you said that because my niece plays piano and she kind of doesn't like it. So listen to this, this lady. She said she wished she'd stuck with it.
Yeah. When they watch this, because I know they will, they're big fans of mine. They will definitely give me a talking to because I did some very dramatic stuff to try to get out of.
Did you
playing.
really?
Yes.
You don't seem dramatic at all. I'm so cute.
Me?
Yeah, I know, right? You seem fabulous, of course.
Thanks. I mean, the drama's for, you know, it's in a good way now.
Definitely. Absolutely. We gotta, if we're on stage, we obviously enjoy a little bit of the flair of the, drama.
You have to be a little dramatic as a front person.
I think so.
Yeah. Do a good show.
Absolutely.
But, yeah, so I grew up also singing in choirs and singing at church and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, but my first real debut was with my family band.
That's just so neat.
At a festival. It's funny, not many people start at a festival,
True.
but I did, so it's kind of cool.
That is cool. So at what point did you say, hey, I'm going to pursue music full time? This is going to be my thing.
That was actually within the past couple of years.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to when I was in high school, and then I kind of went on the whole trying to be practical route.
Sure.
And, went to school and studied photography and then moved out to Austin and did everything but photography
really?
for a while, yeah. But, I had a moment with a life coach of mine a few years ago who, came to my studio when I had my former business and said, what? He just kind of looked around and was like, what do you really want to do?
Wow.
Because and everything that you're saying just says that you don't want to do this. And then I hadn't really established myself as a singer here. Not many people knew that I was a singer. And whereas my hometown, everyone would say, oh, when you sing, are you still singing? We're so excited to get, my dad would record stuff and put, my recordings on there with him. But, I didn't really do much outside of that. So it was until my friend Mark, bless him, said, well, what do you really want to do? And then I said, I really want to sing. And so he said, you're going to start a band on Monday. I was like, okay. Really? I didn't know anything about it, I was like, I don't do whatever, but okay. So just kind of kept on going ever since.
Wow, that's really awesome. So now tell me about the business you had before you decided to pursue music.
Okay, so I was a clothing designer, and I made dresses and skirts for plus-size women.
Oh, awesome.
Wow. And it was actually under the same name, Savannah Red, because that was my stage name. My dad gave me the stage name. Whenever we were practicing, I was 19. My hair was the same color as the mic. And I grew up, my hometown's about an hour away from Savannah, Georgia. And so my dad and I were practicing a little bit, and he was at the time he was mainly playing bass. And so he was like, what do you think about a stage name? And I was like, okay, cool. He said, you're really getting into jazz and blues right now, and a lot of jazz and blues musicians have a tendency to have a stage name. So why don't you go for one? And I was like, all right, cool. And then he goes like, ding, 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 all the things. He's like, what about Savannah Red? And I just clicked. It was awesome. So I was like, yeah, that's it. So he said, I'm going to introduce you to that at the next, our festival was Fire Ant Blues Fest. And so he's like, I'm going to introduce you to that. That's going to be your thing. So
that's so cool.
Yeah, so it stuck. And when I studied photography, started a photography business, Savannah Red Photography.
Nice.
Then whenever I became a clothing designer, it was Savannah Red Curvy Couture. And so
I love it.
Yeah. So when people ask me, well, are you gonna do your music under the name Savannah Red? I said, of course. That's always been what it was for. So just kind of made it full circle. Kind of went to play in this one area and this other area, and I came back. So.
That's cool. So it sounds like you've always been creative.
Always.
Yeah. So that's so cool. So tell us about your songwriting. What inspires you, when you write songs?
It really just depends on what's going on. Sometimes, I'll write some things about, I guess, sort of popular topics, like the title album or the title song of our EP that we're recording is Paper Doll.
Oh, nice.
And that's mainly about just women being told to smile and is seen as fragile, and particularly sometimes when women are, dressed up or, want to put on hair and makeup and all that kind of stuff. And a lot of sometimes culturally, a lot of people see women like that as weak or shallow or, just little playthings, little toys. And so I wrote Paper Doll to kind of, sort of protest that in a fun way because it's got like a like hot jazz style.
Cool.
And, it's got, you'll have to wait.
We're excited. Yeah, but we're excited.
Yeah. So, and then, I write songs about love or the absence of love sometimes.
Yeah.
It just kind of depends on what's going on and whenever the inspiration hits me. So a lot of times it hits me while I'm driving, which is a little dangerous.
Yeah.
But since I'm probably not the best driver anyway. But my boyfriend over here is like, I'm not saying anything.
He's so good. No, he's so. I mean, I didn't even see his face change. That's so awesome. Oh my goodness.
She'll show us every once in a while. She's got these recordings on her phone. It's like hundreds. It seems like.
And you can hear like background driving noise. Because I sometimes I have the words, sometimes I have the melody, and sometimes I get the words and the melody at the same time. So, and the only way, it'll leave you so fast.
Sure,
I think it was what Tom Waits was talking about, how the muse will come to you.
Yeah.
And, it's like, not now, I'm driving. And for me, I'm just like, all right, hold on, let me get my phone so I can record it. Don't leave me.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. So who would you say are some of your musical influences?
I'm a huge, it's funny, I've been a big Billie Holiday fan since I was really young.
Me too.
Yeah, my dad's aunt, I think when she passed away, I got this little record player with a bunch of little records, and I just was enamored with it. And I got her jewelry box and all this stuff, and I would just like play the records, put on the jewelry, and just like, she had a lot of stuff like Billie Holiday. And then whenever I was in high school, I read Billie Holiday's autobiography.
Yeah.
And did a term paper on her, and just really like delved into her life and her, her sort of like visceral approach to singing. I mean, it's just like so amazing to me. And so it kind of, my love for, jazz really kind of started with connecting to Billie Holiday. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your EP that you're working on.
Okay. Well, it is being recorded with or by Scott Everett with Cyrus Iconic Records.
Cool.
And it's coming along. It's been, a pretty slow process, but we've made some pretty good headway, and I'm hoping that it'll be done this fall.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Are you writing all the songs?
Okay. They're all originals.
Okay, nice.
Six songs. There may be a seventh.
Okay.
That's also new information for the other two people at the table.
Surprise!
And that's like a recent thought. Like there's just this one song that I just can't not do. I think.
Really.
It's not finished, so that's probably part of the problem. But it's it's going along. It's going really great. We've had Tosin Awafeso play the keys on that one, and Sammy's been doing the bass for us. So, and I think we're gonna have Tate Hearn on trombone as well, and
nice.
Maybe some others. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's gonna be a really full EP, and it's just like a full sound. And Scott does such a great job with engineering and recording. So.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, we're in great hands.
Yeah, congratulations on that. Yeah.
Thank
so,
you.
It's a labor of love. It's a lot of work. It's an investment to go in the studio. Yeah. But when you're doing what you love, when you do what you love, it's pretty amazing too.
Right.
So,
it's totally worth it.
It's totally, I completely agree, totally worth it.
Yeah.
So we know the EP's going to be just around the corner. As far as gigs and stuff, what's next for you?
We are playing the East Austin Community Fall Festival on November 5th.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the main one that we have coming up.
Awesome. So a couple of things.
Okay.
Number one is there anything else you would like us to know about Savannah Red?
And I love being able to do what I do.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fact that I didn't do it for so long.
Sure.
There's actually a song that is on the EP that I wrote about that. It's called Something New.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically a letter to myself, you know, about just basically like, don't worry about all these things. It doesn't matter what you try to do, just like do it.
Yeah.
And
That's awesome.
and just forget whatever happened in the past
Mm-hmm.
and keep doing what it is that you're meant to do. So, and I believe that singing and songwriting is what I'm meant to do.
That's so awesome. And I think it's for people maybe who are finding their way or maybe they're getting discouraged, it's a good reminder. Like,
Right.
hey, you know, do what you love and and keep on, and it doesn't matter about the past, keep moving forward. So
Right.
so I love that you have that message and are so positive. That's
Thank
so
you.
awesome. Oh, you're absolutely
Well,
welcome.
There's unfortunately a lot of, you know, negativity that kind of gets circulated. And I think that's kind of just a normal, you know, a lot of people say that, you know, if you have a negative experience, you have a tendency to tell way more people than the positive experience.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think it was a few years ago that I really made the commitment to myself to really, really be a positive person in the world because of that, just based on that fact. And you know, I'm not perfect. None of
us
I don't
are.
always get it right,
Yeah.
and I get a little sassy and sarcastic a lot of the time. So, which, you know, I try to make it funny, I guess. But, I don't know if it comes across that way. But, you know, just trying to make music that uplifts people, and but also gets people to think about things. Which is, you know, part of the paper doll. You know, there's kind of
I love that.
the two. It's got like a dual, you know, dual undertones, I think. But yeah, it's been really cool to try to be that positive person in the world and lead with gratitude as opposed to, you know, entitlement, which I think has a tendency to happen to a lot of people today. And I could go on about that.
Yeah, but that's so powerful. And my next question is, what is your favorite word and why?
Lately, I don't know why, but it's a weird word that just keeps circulating in my brain that I like, and it's hypotenuse.
Interesting.
It's just like a word you don't hear a whole lot unless you're in a math class. And then, I don't know, it's just got hypotenuse. It's a little sexy.
Yeah, it is a little. The way you say it is a little. I was saying,
The way my math teacher said it in 11th grade. Not
I don't remember it that way either. It was not good. Okay. Thank you so much for being on the show, and thank you for signing Candy. And I would love it if you guys would sign us away.
Awesome.
You're our first official band.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yes,
cool.
yes.
We're official band.
Yes, the first official
Coffee
band.
break with Candace.
I know, right? I know. You kind of feel like you should, don't you? Like put your arms out, like. Thanks.
Sign wherever you want. You don't have to sign by me if you
Well, we want to be together.
Yeah, you're a band.
want. Family.
Those are some
That's
cool
right.
tattoos.
Thank you.
Cool.
Awesome. Hey,
All right.
My scribbly rock star signature.
I like
All
it.
right.
I'm
We
just
love
practicing
it.
for the big time.
I know, right? We love it.
Cool.
So thanks again for joining us on Coffee Break with Candace. Thank you, Savannah Red. Thank you
you.
guys so much for the band, Savannah Red. Thank you guys so
Thank
much
you
for
so
being
much
a
for
part
having
of
us.
it.
Of
Oh,
course.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So thanks so much for being a part of this. Have a great week and see you next time.